Hi, I'm Beth Gondek. Welcome to English 100, section W05. Okay, we're going to be taking a look this week at Module 3. So if you go into your course content, okay, we'll do this together. There's just some things I wanted to show you and kind of talk about and work through. This week we are getting more into the reading and writing process. Okay, we're going to be focusing on parts of speech, sentence construction, and just the writing process in general of brainstorming, organizing, drafting, revising, editing, and submitting. So a lot more starting to really move forward now in what the work is going to be like. Okay, so if you look at some of the tasks here, you see all the different things you need to complete. Okay, but when you click into the module, what I wanted you to look at with me, okay, was some of the examples of things. So here is an example of an essay, okay, and a blog posted by Pat Conroy, okay, and some things that we're going to be talking about regarding the essay. So once you read this, Red Hot versus Chili Cheese Dogs, you're going to look for the main idea, okay, how it relates to you, experiences that you've had with food and family, okay, how it inspires you to think about anything in your own life differently, if there's anything you specifically agree or disagree with from your experience and why, and how the ideas in the essay apply to the real world, to interpersonal relationships and other issues in family, in the workplace, and education, okay, and what truths can we take with us after reading, okay, so just things to think about while we're reading. And here, okay, if you go right here is a sample. Okay, so this is similar to what you're going to have to do. So I'm just want you to take a look here. Here's a sample. Okay, this is an MLA format. Okay, just like this, exactly what you see, where the title here, example 1, okay, my name, our class section, today's date, okay, whatever the date is, and you're going to do 3 of these reader responses. So here's an example of 1. Okay, they're going to be 3 separate paragraphs, okay, just like this in MLA format, and you're going to do 3 of those. Okay, so just to let you know, that is where our sample is, because, okay, here's one of the articles that essays you're going to be looking at. Okay, and down here where it says reader response 1, okay, this is the sheet that gives the specific example. So take a look at this with me. Okay, so again, we talked about different responses. So reader responses are written responses which are intended to give you writing practice, the chance to reflect on topics and writers, and to offer you the opportunity to analyze a reading assignment and to demonstrate that you have read and thought about the assignment carefully. So this is just checking to see that you've read, okay, you have an understanding, and that you're able to write about it. So this is what I'm looking for in these 3 responses. So you have 3 separate articles here. We have an article, different types of learners, okay, blue collar brilliance, and selfie loathing. Okay, so those are the 3 different responses, and you're doing for each one a 3-paragraph response to the reading. Okay, so it outlines specifically, the first paragraph is summarizing the reading and the details that you need to include there. For the second paragraph, your personal connection and or reaction. And paragraph 3 is making general conclusions and the details I'm looking for there. Now, please remember, this is where you're really going to get more into the detailed writing process of planning, drafting, revising, okay, proofreading, and editing. Okay, you're going to submit it through Blackboard. Specifically, like you see here, there's a very, very specific criteria. So we need at least 350 words. Okay, just like we said, a centered title, a summary paragraph, a personal connection paragraph, and an applications and general conclusions paragraph, okay? And it talks about just policies, okay, what would happen if it's late, okay, any outside assistance that you may need. And the grading format, too, is very, very specific again. Okay, it's an MLA, okay, there's 1-inch margins, double-spaced. I'm very big on font. I know it says you can use, if you scroll down quite a bit, it talks about Times New Roman and the different fonts. Times New Roman is my preferred font. It's just easier to read. It's the most professional, especially in MLA. These other ones are acceptable, but I'm just saying I would really prefer you to use Times New Roman if possible in 12-point font, double-spaced, Okay, and if you look, there is a rubric here, excuse me, for developing competent proficient, okay, for the scores and exactly what goes into it, as well as you can tell too, there's grading regarding grammar. So there'll be points off for grammar mistakes, fragments, run-ons, subject-verb agreement errors, and verb form errors. Okay, and points for each of these. So please, please, please edit each of these things. Make sure that you're looking for these mistakes. Okay, we're really getting into, this is an English class, it's technical writing, we're looking at all that. So please be aware and really pay attention to those things, okay? So again, if you want to see a sample, okay, that's what I was saying very early on. When you go into this right here is where the sample is, right under Module 3. Okay, it says example reader response below, written in response to Pat Conroy's essay. So this one is specific to that, but this is the format I'm looking for exactly. So if you want to just make sure you are doing everything correct, I would just make sure you format it just like this one. Okay, it shows exactly where the title goes, the format of the heading, okay, in the middle here where everything goes and how it lines up, okay, and the 3 specific paragraphs that we talked about. All right, so I know that there's kind of a lot here, but like I said, we're really getting into more of the writing process now, so you need to make sure that you keep up with the assignments and you really follow along and take the time to do that. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. We can always do Zoom if you need, but everything, like I've been saying, you would look for announcements, and everything that you need to actually do work-wise is in our course content. And now, as you know, we are up to Module 3. Okay, please do your best to send work in on time. You don't want to get points off for lateness, or some of the assignments won't get accepted at all if they're late. Okay, you have all week. You know what the expectations are. They're right here for you. So obviously Module 3 is for week 3. Module 4 is for week 4, and everything is here. So if there are things that you don't understand, you're confused about, let me know. Okay, but like I said, it's pretty much laid out there for you. So let me know as early as you can if you're concerned about something or confused, and I will do what I can to help you. That is pretty much it for this module. I will be posting and opening up Module 3 probably sometime early this weekend, so keep a lookout for what I'm showing you now. And you'll have this video to kind of help with anything as well. Make sure you look deep within the module for these details and all these different assignments. So like I said, like the sample writing and what I'm looking for and the specifics. I even had a hard time, maybe you'll have better luck than me actually, where the 3 articles are. So I'm going to send that to you as well, or just kind of a link from YouTube specifically. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when you go in here and we go to the exact assignment, okay, these are the 3 things that you need to do the reader responses to. Different types of learners, blue collar brilliance, and self-loathing. The different types of learners I saw right there. I'm not too sure where these other 2 essays are, so I'm going to take a look a little bit more and see if I can find them, and if not, I will just post the link for the YouTube link of where, or even online of where you can find them, so you have everything. Okay, but other than that, let me know if you have any questions. And thank you for doing this with me online, and I hope you're all having a really good week. All right, thank you.